I wonder if I could jump down from here and land on the Hyperloop track. I don't know. Nope, not yet, not yet, not yet. And come on. Now he doesn't want to get off. Oh shit! I did it! Oh my god, did you guys see that? That was fucking amazing. I'm like an extreme athlete. I'm like fucking the guy from Point Break. Hey guys, welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. I've been wanting my own drone for a while. I've been looking at those DJI Phantoms and even maybe wanting to build my own. You can buy all the pieces online, but you know, you can't have everything you want, but you can always build in Scrap Mechanic. So here it is, my Quadro Gyro-Drone. I don't know. Alright guys, I'm just gonna go straight to flying and I'll explain this thing in detail later. Just real quick, in case you don't know what this big ass thing is in the middle, I'm gonna spin it up. That's the gyroscope. It always stays level and it enables the craft to always stabilize itself automatically. Anyway, enabling base thrusters, and let's just go flying. And by the way, this is a shared world. I'm running it 24/7, so you can always stop by. If you're interested, just add me on Steam and I'll invite you. My Steam username is the same as my channel username, Ryko. Alright. Let's lose some altitude. Let's try something difficult. Let's fly underneath the Hyperloop track, shall we? I am not a good pilot. And you can hear me being quiet because I'm not really good at commentating and flying. Woo! Ha! I did it! Now underneath the road here. Yeah! Uh oh, okay. And no, above the Hyperloop. Alright, beautiful. I sort of wish this thing was so small I could fly through my garage, but I kind of want to have a really large one to drive vehicles onto, and a really small one to, you know, be like a drone, small and agile. Yeah, so I've had a few people stop by since I made that shared world video and check it out, which is really cool. I have one guy who always comes by and is consistently building stuff, which is awesome. He made that school bus down there, built himself a house. So, you know, come and visit me. Anyway, let's put this thing down and talk a little bit about the drone. Yeah, I guess first thing I want to talk about is I made sure that. Have you guys ever flown your craft and you accidentally hit the E key and it just flies away, you never see it again, or you have to walk for millennia until you find it somewhere in the map? To make sure that doesn't happen in this thing, I have these base thrusters which are always firing but not powerful enough to keep the drone from going higher. So I'm gonna get some air and I'll show you guys what I mean. So right now, if I let off the W key, the drone will slowly land itself, and I can just get on out, and there's a drone, and it's coming down nice and easy. Isn't that cool? So I'll never lose this puppy, and hopefully I'm not gonna jinx myself by saying that, but there it is. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and turn it off. Oops. Let's get in the driver's seat. Turn off the gyroscope and the thrusters. Okay, so I guess we'll start with the gyroscope. If you're not sure, and I'll run the gyroscope. If you haven't seen one of these before, Snocrash, check him out. He has a tutorial video. It's the first one to make a gyroscope in the game. But you can see as I lift this craft up, the gyroscope is auto leveling itself. And here the right thrusters are firing down to level the craft. And you know, you can see how they're connected. Let's see, to these proximity sensors over here that are firing into the arms. So this is really useful. It just for me it made flight awesome. I just love to fly around in a drone all day long. And if you look at the first gyroscope I made, was the same dimensions, exactly the same thing as in snocrash's tutorial, and I noticed that sort of the angles the craft would have to get to, and in order for the proximity sensors to have the gyroscope get in their path, would be pretty steep. And I wanted to fix that because the proximity sensors are one block up, you know, because that's how the game is. So what I could have done is I could have kept the gyroscope small, and I could have kind of gotten some bearings and mounted the proximity sensors half block. But what I did instead is I just made the gyroscope longer. I'm going to turn it off, it's kind of getting on my nerves now. But the longer you make the gyroscope, basically, the more, the sooner the proximity sensors will trigger, and the sooner the craft will stabilize at less of an angle. If you've ever taken trigonometry, you'll know why. But yeah, and the thing is, it doesn't just outright work. You have to kind of get the weight distribution right. You want to make it ideally heavy on the ends and you know, light material in the middle. But I added these sort of medium weight tile bricks in the middle because my gyroscope was getting out of whack too easy, and I just tried it. I added this stuff in the middle, and now it's working, you know, perfectly fine. So you have to. I never looked up how a real gyroscope works, and you know, maybe I'll find when I do that translates directly into the game. But you know, I just first try and it worked out. And I guess the other thing that takes a while is you want to tune these thrusters. They're all different power levels. You know, I have one set of thrusters that just fire all the time. That sort of gives some thrust, but not enough to lift off the craft. Then W, the driver's seat, is connected to the additional thrusters to get me off the ground, and then one set of stabilizing thrusters, and then, you know, side to side. And you have to get the power levels right for the stabilizing thrusters, otherwise your craft ends up oscillating like crazy. So it just takes some playing around. Yeah, anyway guys, I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you have any ideas what I can do with this thing, or what else you want me to build, you know, if you have any. I sort of wish I would have made it just smaller so I could fly, like, because it flies so well I could do these crazy stunt maneuvers, or I would have made it larger where I can drive vehicles on it. And now I'm actually getting out of whack. There we go, it's stabilizing again. I was thinking about having it hook into a lifting platform, and then it can lift off the lifting platform with a car on it or something like that. Yeah, I wish you could copy and paste creations in this game. I mean, I could just build myself a drone army. That'd be amazing. Yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching. Come and visit me in my world, and I'll see you guys next time.